Hey everyone, Total Drama Joseph here and welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. Today we will be discussing Amelie's character on the show as she became the second person to be evicted. She was robbed, she needs to come back. These videos are voiced by an AI. Without further wait, let's begin. Amelie Pierre is a 36-year-old wedding planner who got to her success by being the one in charge and trying so hard to get to where she is now. It's all she's ever knew on how to treat people, which does get explored in the show. We can see in episode 1, she thinks only her thoughts matter and that her team should listen to her because being the one in charge has gotten her to her career success. She immediately bosses her whole team around and causes a divide with herself and the rest. Every time she's also in conflict, she seems to walk away, which I think it's a layer to her character and that there's more to her. We can see there's a likelihood of a small development incoming from the lake scene with her and Hannah, as in the end of episode 1 she does suck her pride up and help her team. Episode 2 immediately begins with Amelie being suspicious and clocking that Jade isn't telling the truth about only winning a Flint. This shows Amelie is head-focused and can easily fish out when someone is telling a lie, which the rest of the team don't even seem to be a little suspicious of. This could have been a really interesting rivalry, but they kind of wasted it and had Amelie in episode 3 apologize to Jade, but we will get into that. In episode 2 we start to see a little bit more of Amelie's other side. In the morning she is clearly trying to listen into Jade and Spencer's conversation, which is smart after the night before she had suspicion of Jade, so trying to get good intel is a good move. After all, Amelie is at the bottom of her team. Unfortunately, Hannah stops it and asks Amelie to stop the paranoia. Now Hannah says to Amelie, "Don't you get tired of being asshole?" And Amelie says that's it's gotten her this far, which states my other point. All Amelie has ever knew is to act this way towards people. It's gotten her to her major success, which is similar to Rhea in season 2, which continued in All Stars. Hannah claims she's met people like Amelie, but it's too late before she can ever help them, and that she doesn't want Amelie to end up alone. We see Hannah wants to help Amelie, and this immediately got me really interested in this dynamic, and Amelie reluctantly agreeing to lay down the arguments was smart. Amelie was then comedy gold in the duel challenge. Her line with Hannah at the start and the "get your ass back on the platform" was iconic. I also loved seeing Hannah and Amelie cheer each other on. In episode 3, which is Amelie's elimination episode, is where her development really kicks off. We start with Amelie clocking Jade again and being suspicious of why she's in the water, and we can see Amelie knows something is up. This got me excited for their rivalry so much, and of course, I'm team Amelie over Jade. Sorry Jade, so the events of later on does get me confused anyways. We see Amelie and Hannah by the tents clearly talking, which is the opposite from the first 2 episodes. We love to see the growth, and then we have Hannah and Amelie also bonding more in the yoga and see Amelie interacting more with her team without being bossy, which is interesting. In the challenge we see Hannah and Amelie together more, so clearly they've been bonding, and then Amelie's dare in the challenge is to read her 1-star reviews, and for someone like her it would be really difficult, but she decides to be a team player and read them with Hannah's help. I love this duo so much, and seeing Amelie help her team out was amazing. We then see an Amelie confessional. She's starting to see being a kind person and treating people with respect might be the way, and it's all with Hannah's help. After the challenge we see because of Hannah's help Amelie is wanting to change the way she treats others. This is shown when she apologizes to Jade. My guess is she still believes Jade is hiding something, but to mend bridges and keep herself she has to keep the peace, which is amazing growth. Still, it's a shame because Amelie was on to Jade. We know Amelie still believes Jade is hiding something from her interview with Amelie that came out yesterday. Amelie then has a confessional saying mending bridges with people is a good thing, and we see that Amelie is growing and developing as a character. Anyways, despite this, Jade and Spencer get their core 6 of Tristan, Diego, Ivy and Zayd, and they all plan to eliminate Amelie for her bossy nature the past days, which is understandable. Hannah tries saving Amelie by getting Benji on her side and trying to convince Ivy's trio. Unfortunately, despite Amelie trying to change, it's too late for her to be saved by her team, and in a 6-3 Amelie is sent home. I am gutted she was eliminated. I really wanted to see more of the Hannah and Amelie duo and Amelie's growth throughout the season. Maybe with Hannah not there, the elimination makes sense, but it sucks to see Amelie go. She was one of my faves. Praying she returns. Regardless, Amelie was a really interesting, comedic, complex, and iconic character in the short time we got with her. The development she got was amazing, and I was interested throughout her whole journey in the show. Hopefully Hannah does her justice. With that, we reach the end of the video. In the comments, let me know your opinions on Amelie's character, and thank you everyone for watching. I hope you all have an amazing day or night.